Good evening all and welcome to another beer video. Tonight we are hitting the Rainbow Project 2018 box again, and we're going for Violet tonight. And the beer in question, in case you don't know, is this one, Equilibrium, from Sante Adairius Rustic Ales and Siren Craft. And it says it's a barrel fermented blended saison. Now, it says our 2018 Rainbow Project creation is inspired by Violet, and once again we've devised a creation in collaboration with Sante Adairius. Conceptually, blue, i.e. cold fermented Santo del Frio, is blended with red, warm pitched red wine barrel fermented saison to reach equilibrium. And that is that. It's a 5.8% ABV. So this bottle contains 2.2 UK units, just in case you're interested. It's a 375ml bottle, so there's your ABV and your unit count. Don't drink when pregnant and recycle the bottle. Of course we will, we're responsible people. And I love the bottle shape, I've got to admit. The bottle's beautiful and it's got a little punt in the bottom. I'm guessing therefore it's really quite carbonated, so it's got the punt to handle the pressure. I like the label. The label's really cool. I like the blend of the blue and the red that kind of goes into violet towards the middle. It's a really nicely presented bottle of beer. Yeah, so that is that. That's the bottle. In the booklet that comes with the Rainbow Project box, you get all the blurb and a little bit of an interview with the Siren founder Darren Anley. And head brewer Kyle Larson and marketing manager Andy Nolan. So yeah, I won't read that all out because we'll be here forever, and we're all here for the video, aren't we? So let's crack open the bottle. Yep, and I guess based on the fizz, quite carbonated. Smells like red wine. Let's see what it's like when it's poured. The colour is nothing like red wine. The colour is more of a, well, not a white wine. It's a light, very light pale colour, quite heavily carbonated. Oh, and my little one is having fun upstairs, so excuse the banging and crashing. So that's your beer. It's very clear, not hazy at all, lightly carbonated. Well, I say lightly, I say reasonably carbonated. There's lots of bubbles floating up, much like you would get in a champagne. I don't know if you can make them out there. No, you probably can't. Probably made it worse sticking my hand behind. Anyway, aromas, what can we get from the aroma? It smells like a saison. There's wine notes there. Smells quite bitter. It smells like it's going to be quite sour. And we'll wait to find out. This is Equilibrium. I get hop, which from many saisons, well, I say many, the saisons I've drunk, I don't get an awful lot of hop. That I do. Might smell sour, but it's certainly not sour in any way, shape or form. It's a very dry beer, very light and refreshing. So it's quite fruity, in as much as I can taste like the wine effect almost. And I don't know if that is psychological or not, but it's got that element of those clean, crisp, grape type notes with a bit of hop. It's pleasant, don't get me wrong. Very light, crisp, fresh tasting. Almost like cut grass, that kind of fresh. Not much in the way of aftertaste, certainly nothing malty going on. There's no real bitterness to speak of. It's very smooth in that sense, it's balanced. It's a typically nice saison, that's all I can say. It's not lighting my world on fire, I will say that. But not every beer can, let's be honest. Not every beer is going to tickle your pickle and make you want to jump and shout its praises everywhere. It's inoffensive, it's very pleasant to taste, very nicely presented. Like I say, it's not unpleasant. It's not unpleasant at all, but it's nothing spectacular to my tastes anyway. I mean, it could just be that I'm not a huge saison fan. I do like my big dippers, my strong traditional English bitters, that kind of thing. And this is verging on the too light and too crisp for my liking, but I wouldn't discount it. It's tasty. Just there's other beers that I prefer, and I'm not knocking it in any way, shape or form. I must admit up front, that's not the aim of my review here. It's just horses for courses. I can see why people would very much appreciate this beer, and I appreciate it, don't get me wrong. And I'm going to thoroughly enjoy every last drop. And it's been a pleasant change having this box, because I'm, as I've just said, a big dipper drinker, and this has forced me out of my comfort zone, given me something different to try, and generally, yeah, like I say, forced me out of my comfort zone. And I'm enjoying it, just not as much as my dippers. Would I buy this again? Well, yeah, I would. I'll be honest, I would buy it to break up my plethora of dippers and tippers and bitters that I've got sitting in the fridge. Would I buy a lot of it? Probably not. Like I say, the occasional one here and there to break it all up. So to offer something different to the palate, that crisp, clean, fresh. Go lovely with a salad, let's be honest. Yeah, I would buy it, just not in huge quantities. I like it. What would I give it in terms of untapped rating? Well, obviously maximum is a 5, and all my favourites are obviously going to be sort of screaming towards the 4.5, 5 mark. 1 would be a beer that I would never drink again. 5 is happily replace my blood with it. And this is somewhere, it's more than 3. 3.25, 3.5, something like that. I'll make a firm decision when I finish the bottle. But yeah, it's pleasant. It's definitely one I'd buy, like I say, just not in huge quantities. And before I repeat myself forever and ever, I'm going to call it a day there. So thank you for watching, ladies and gents. This has been the Siren Craft and, forgive me, Sante Adairius Rustic Ales Equilibrium. I've been Nick, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.